Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're going to be talking about a race from Mordekainen's Monsters of the Multiverse. This is actually a race that first appeared in the Wild Beyond the Witchlight book, but was then updated and revamped for Monsters of the Multiverse, and that is the Fairy. Fairies, most people think of things like pixies, tiny little fairies, but these are actually a race that are a player race. They're not super complicated. Before I get to them, I'd just like to remind you guys that we recently got memberships on the channel, so if you're interested in supporting the channel for $1 a month, you can click the little join button down there, and you get a little icon next to your name whenever you leave comments in my videos. It earns you my undying gratitude as well as priority when I am answering in the comments, so please check that out. As far as fairies go, like I said, they're not complicated. You start off as a small-sized creature. All player races are either small or medium. They both have pros and cons. I think medium-sized creatures tend to be stronger. So for a small-sized creature, that's a 9 out of 10 feature. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, the lesser of the two, in my opinion. But that's up to you to decide. Your speed is 30 feet, which is very standard. That's another 9 out of 10 thing. You then get some fairy magic. You gain the Druidcraft cantrip, which is a decent cantrip for utility. It's not great, but it's kind of middle tier. But you also get to cast Fairy Fire, which is one of the best first level spells, and Enlarge Reduce, which is a really, really nice spell for both utility and combat purposes once per day. So yeah, between a mid-level Druidcraft spell and then two really good first and second level spells that you just can inherently cast, yeah, that's 10 out of 10 material right there. That's phenomenal magic. And then you get a flying speed, a 30-foot flying speed. Flying speeds are one of the most powerful things in all of D&D. You can fly at will with the wings that you've got as a fairy. It allows you to bypass traps. It allows you to fly over walls. It allows you to stay out of reach for melee-based creatures. So if you have a bow or a ranged spell attack, it's hard for them to hit you. Flight is just one of those things that DMs tend to ban in their games because it's just that strong. So 10 out of 10 for flight. And that's actually it. Fairies get a little bit of magic and a flying speed. That's kind of all there is to it. But you don't have to be complicated when you're powerful. Fairies get a 10 out of 10 from me as far as their power level is concerned. Just flight alone would make them really strong. But that extra little magic that they gain of really good spells pushes them over the edge. And I think that fairies are well worth playing with. If your DM will let you. Ask them first. But assuming they can, fairies are a really, really fun and thematic pick. Pick a druid, pick a ranger. How about a barbarian fairy? Why not? This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below. Look out for that join button like I mentioned earlier. And keep your eyes peeled for more race reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.